Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gorillahands. I've got another Meet Your Fellow Forum video, and who do we have with us today?
And this is Super Duper Finger here.
Where did you get that username from?
Well, I've had it for a few years now. I remember back when I was thinking of an actual name, I was a huge Dan Cook fan. I could pretty much just recite everything he could do. And I was just trying to think of a name, and I saw the super finger symbol, but I didn't want to have just my name as super finger, so I just kind of made my own little adaptation on the symbol.
What is that? A joke that he uses or something? What's the super?
No, it's a symbol that it's basically the four fingers, and it's the two middle fingers up, the two outside fingers down, and then the thumb sticking out. It's not a joke. It's just like his symbol that he uses.
Like a reverse rocker.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay. He's got some strange comedy, man. I've heard he talks about like the Wheel of Fortune wheel being, or not the Wheel of Fortune, the Price is Right wheel being filled
with the old lady.
Yeah, getting caught in there, and like she was at the end of the vicious circle. He's talking about having sex with like a triceratops or like a pterodactyl in the middle of the air. He's got some off the wall comedy.
That one, I didn't really like that one as much as near as the other ones he did. I mean, every other one I thought was fantastic, but that one's okay.
Yeah, that one they had at Madison Square Garden, right? Oh, that was nice. That was nice. It's the first time I watched this, so
like
I
that,
didn't
huh?
expect that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And they all were using ghosts too, so it makes it that much sweeter. Okay, well we'll switch off of the Dane Cook topic. I guess gaming. What was the first game you ever played?
First game I ever played actually was Call of Duty 4. I didn't have Xbox Live then. I think I had my Xbox for like almost a full year before I had Xbox Live, so I never actually got to play the Call of Duty 4 multiplayer online. And I had actually just picked that up recently because I heard so many great things about it. I never had a chance to actually play it. And it's actually really fun. I actually love it like a lot. So I don't know why I didn't even start playing that. So I'm kind of baffled at myself on that.
There really isn't a whole lot to complain about in terms of COD 4. There was triple frags, but that really was only bad, at least for me, on maps like Wet Work. And I didn't really.
Yeah, Wet Work's pretty bad for all those frags.
Yeah. So
the only real complaint I have on that is would be just like the martyrdom. That gets me a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a pretty crappy perk, and for some reason they will not get rid of it. So when you said your first game, like your first game ever, like what was the very first video game do you remember playing? Like
the very first video game,
yeah.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, on Sega Genesis.
On the Sega Genesis. Hell yes, that game was awesome.
Yeah,
I played that for days.
It's a pretty cool game. What's your favorite system?
My favorite system, God, that's a tough one. I remember my very first actual next gen system was probably the PS2. But if I would have to say my favorite system would be probably the Super Nintendo, because they had so many great games on that system. It was fantastic.
So which one did you prefer between Sega and Super Nintendo, I guess?
I can tell you I played Sega more than Super Nintendo, but I like the games a lot more on the NES or the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I definitely had more like RPG games and had longer games. I noticed like Sega didn't really have games like what was it, like Mega Man, and I think did it have games like Final Fantasy? I don't remember. Sega had a lot shorter arcadey kind of games, but I know Super Nintendo.
I know they had Vector Man. That was a pretty cool game. But
yeah, that was
yeah.
Yeah, that game was awesome. I used to think when I played that game that was the best graphics ever, just because it looked slightly 3D. I went back and played it. Actually, not too long ago, I played a couple levels. God, you don't realize how bad things are. In your mind, you think they look great, but in reality, when you go back and play it, they look pretty bad. Okay, well, what's your favorite game of all time? Just if you had to pick one.
God, that's a tough question. My favorite game of all time would probably
Mm-hmm.
have to be.
Oh, that's good timing right
I
there.
mean, I play a lot of Call of Duty, but I wouldn't I wouldn't say it's my favorite game of all
Mm-hmm.
time. It's really just like a whole lot of fun is what Call of Duty is. But
Mm-hmm.
you had to ask me one of these tough ones. Which favorite game of all time? Uh, probably probably the Sonic series, to be honest. Not the new Sonics
Oh,
though. I
the
heard the
crappy
new
ones, the
Sonics are
Dreamcast.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
But the Sonic series, because I played like every Sonic series when I was a little kid,
Oh,
like
did you?
from Sonic 1 all the way up to like Sonic and Tails and Sonic and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Those games were just fantastic, but you know, I heard the new ones were pretty crappy.
What did you have that little converter that you can put any game in there and have Knuckles in it? Forgot what it
Oh
was.
yes, I did. I had Knuckles in just the regular Sonic game. That was really cool. It was like the little cartridge you could put on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we only have a couple minutes left, or yeah, like less than a minute. What you planning on? You planning on getting Modern Warfare 3?
I do. I'm a little hesitant now. I mean, I'm still kind of excited for it, but just a couple of things like the support strike package. It kind of concerns me a little bit, but not really too bad. But I'm still gonna pick it up, and I'm really excited for Gears of War 3, and I know you are too.
Oh God, I'm counting the days, man. That's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, real quick, one final thing. What was your favorite thing that you've seen so far with Modern Warfare 3, and your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing would have to be the death streaks. I mean, because they had that in Modern Warfare 2. I hated death streaks with like a passion.
Hmm.
My favorite thing would have to be the amount of like unlocking things. Like you can level up your gun. You can whenever you prestige, you can choose what you want to unlock with that certain prestige, like double XP, or you can keep like a certain class for like the whole prestige. You know, that certain thing. So that kind of thing keeps me interested with games, really.
Okay, well, yeah, no, yeah, there's definitely a lot of customization in this game. I think more than any other game ever. So it will be interesting. It seems like you might have to be very educated to learn all the different combinations and things you can set up. It seems like it'd be almost a hassle, but if they balance it out, it could be a lot of fun. But Suppa, thanks for coming on, talking about Dane Cook. And hopefully we'll get you in a couple more videos when Gears of War 3 and Modern Warfare 3 is released. So appreciate you coming on. And like always, guys, take it easy.